Yeah, I mean, we've had a handful of conversations about offensively. We've got some skilled kids that can do some things. One of the things we talked about coming in was difficult shooting in an arena for the first time for some kids. But I think we kind of calmed some of that down. We went inside out, and our kids are unselfish on the offensive end. I mean, we pass the ball fairly well, and that's secret sauce.
Anything you saw that you didn't like from this game?
We got to do a little bit better defensively. I mean, we've got to be a little bit more tough on the defensive end. We'll give in some possessions. We'll let guys, straight line drives to the basket. We'll take too many chances, but we kind of get fool's gold a little bit because we take some chances and end up with a steal, and it's hard to convince a 16, 17-year-old kid that that one time you get it's fine, but it's the other 5 times that you don't that causes problems. So, we'll just keep grilling some of that stuff, and it'll come.
The loss to St. Mary's, what did you learn from that game?
I think we learned that we're decent.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good. They're a good team. I mean, that's we wanted to play some people in that tournament that would challenge us, and they did. And I thought we fought and competed and did really well against them. They're obviously, you wish that maybe you could play them a little bit later in the season where offensively, we can do some different things because, we put in a new offense this year. We worked on it for 2.5 weeks before we played them the first time. So we're excited about where we're at. We are.
Kevin had a good game. Unfortunately, he got in foul trouble, fouled out late, but he played really well. Shot the ball well today too.
He's a real good player.
Fouls a concern with him?
A little bit. I mean, he's kind of been foul prone for a lot of his career, but I mean, because we spend a lot of time putting him on guys that can play. He spends a lot of time guarding, some of the other kids on the other team that do some things that we feel like can hurt us. Difference this year is, we got a couple kids that we feel like if we can, get them committed to playing on that end, that they can, relieve some of that slack. But, it'll be a little bit of a process for that.
Well, it's mop-up time. It got to be good to see Drosty. He came in there in the fourth quarter, and
he had a great week of practice. I mean, he did some things in practice, and that's what we tell the kids. I mean, you're not going to gain trust in a game. You're going to gain trust in practice. And he's showing that, he can do some things to help us out in the future.
Thanks.